Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. As you can see, we have a giant box of plants here for the next restock. I am super excited to unbox all these plants with you guys. So for this round, I did the medium package that I typically do, but looking at the invoice, it looks like we got only 33 out of the 40. I did place this order about almost 3 weeks ago. So by the time you place your order with the wholesale greenhouse, when it's time for them to pack up the plants, they may no longer have the plants that you asked for, and they're just going to take them off and be done with it. This box is massive. As you can see, they usually always come in these big boxes or in 2 big boxes, depending on how many I purchase. This box is 55 pounds and I had it shipped with UPS 2-day air, which cost me $390. I like to share with you guys how much it actually costs to ship these things because it helps you guys as consumers understand where a lot of plant prices are coming from, not just with my shop, but other shops as well. You can get it shipped with UPS Air or you can get it shipped by freight truck, which is very, very expensive. I'm not at that point yet in my plant store journey to be getting a freight truck. Maybe one day, but right now we're not there. They do also charge you for labor per plant. So pretty much we get charged a packing fee per plant. That fee is $2.50, which came out to $82.50. They charged a $20 fee for installation, a $5 fee for 1 heat pack, $5 fee for this box, and then the shipping was $390. So let's go ahead and get started unboxing all these plants. They do wrap the plants individually like this. They do their best, but not the greatest sometimes. We've definitely had times where things have just spilled everywhere. Some months are better than others. I understand it's a ton of plants, it's a lot of work, but at the same time, I am a customer to them, and as a customer, you know, you do have some type of expectation. So yeah, anyway, this is how they come. Just wanted to show you guys. First one we have here, this is Hoya Sarawak Cream. It comes on this really cute bamboo trellis. Have a little leaf at the top, but it got ripped, so I'm probably just gonna cut it off. So this round I did order some different Hoyas that we've never had before. I mentioned a few vlogs back that I wanted to start bringing more Hoyas to the shop, which I'm planning on doing. I am not really a Hoya collector. Sometimes I don't know like all of the names. I've always been more into anthuriums and philodendrons, so I'm not that great with names when it comes to Hoya, so I hope that doesn't bother you. I will put the name on the screen because they didn't tag it, so I don't even know what this is. This one is really, really nice. It has really pretty splashy leaves and it's a really nice size as well. We have another Hoya. This one is a big one, also on a trellis, as you can see. And I will put the name on the screen. It does have the tag, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. I've never seen a lot of these Hoyas, but I'm really trying to get into them myself. So let me know what you guys think about some of these Hoyas because it's definitely like new for me. So this is what this guy is looking like. One is Philodendron Esmeraldense right here. This is what it looks like. It is kind of small, so I guess I'm glad that I only got one because I was expecting like a bigger size. So here we have an Anthurium Michelle. This is a dock block. I love anthuriums by dock block. They are all just so beautiful and unique. I love how several of them have a beautiful like red emergent color. As you can see on this one a little bit, it got a little damaged, but I think it'll pull through. We do have a bigger one on the shop. Let me show you guys. This is the Anthurium Michelle dock block that I have on the shop at the moment, so you guys can have a better view of what it looks like as it gets bigger. So this is the newest leaf here. It came in a really nice red, so it's starting to fade to green. So eventually it'll fade to like that green. So here's a side-by-side comparison. These plants do get quite big, but this is a good size if you're looking for a starter. This is a Philodendron Jose Bono. This one is really nice variegation. It is a little on the smaller side, but the variegation definitely makes up for it. It is so pretty. And this one is a Philodendron Strawberry Shake. This one has really nice color. Very beautiful leaves. Wow, look at this one, so nice. This is so cute. So it looks like we're gonna have the same issue that we've been having. They're all soaking wet. So I'm hoping we have no root rot in any of these plants because the last time we did. So hopefully we don't have any this time. This is a, whoa, this is a Hoya Sunrise. Was not expecting this. Look at this beautiful basket. Wow, I was not expecting a hanging basket. I do try to prop and separate some of the plants if they have multiples. You guys know I'm a smaller store. I am not a big storefront, so for me to have plants, I have to propagate, I have to split them. But usually if I get like duplicates, I will usually leave one as it is and then propagate the other one. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the leaves, you guys, very pretty. This is another Hoya. We've had this Hoya before, but I always bring it back because you guys do love this one. This is Hoya Bella Intervariegated Lewis Boys. Here's what it looks like. It's very cute. Love the color of the leaves. So this right here, it's a little out of shape right now, but this is an Anthurium queen seedling. They've never offered any queens since I've been purchasing from them. So when I saw these, I knew I had to get them. I wish that they were bigger, but they're still really cute. We have a big one here. Oh, okay. This one is a mess, you guys. Look at this. This is a Philodendron Orange Princess. Definitely not what I was expecting. I was really hoping that it would be a nice high variegated specimen. I am going to be cutting this plant into multiple pieces so that I can propagate it and grow it out and sell it at a smaller size. Maybe with some time it'll put out some higher variegated leaves, but this is what it's looking like at the moment. But I definitely will be selling cuttings of this plant. This is another Anthurium queen seedling. This is what it looks like. We have another Hoya Sunrise, looking like the same as the other one. Ooh, very nice. So the Hoya Sunrise does sun stress really nice. You can see those pretty leaves here. It looks great on a trellis, looks good hanging from like a window or something. It is just a beautiful Hoya. And this is another Philodendron Jose Bueno. Looks very similar to the other one, has beautiful variegation as well. So I did get some different anthuriums this time around as well. So this one is called Anthurium Hoffmanii. This is what it looks like. Look at this emergent leaf, beautiful. This one looks so nice, you guys. Ooh, so this one is a lot of you guys' wish list plants. Apparently from when I did the giveaway, I asked you guys what your wish list plants are. Take a look at this, you guys. This is Rapidophora tetrasperma variegated. Do you guys remember like when these variegated ones first came out? They were super expensive. They've definitely dropped a lot in the plant market. These are a new addition to the wholesale list, so I figured I would go ahead and get some. And this is also a good one to propagate because it's really easy and it grows kind of fast. So I definitely am excited to be able to provide this one to the shop because we've never had it before. Here we have another Hoya. This is what it looks like unwrapped. How cute is this? Oh my gosh, you guys, look how splashy the leaves are. And how cute is this little mini trellis? I love that. This is Philodendron El Choco Red. These are also a new addition to the wholesale list. They have beautiful leaves. The back has a nice red color, hence the name. We have another Hoya here. This is the same one as the one I just showed you guys. Looks exactly the same with the little mini trellis. We have another Rapidophora tetrasperma variegated. This is what this one is looking like. And we have one more. The reason I got 3 is because I wanted to keep one for the shop so that I could propagate it and use it as a mother plant. I'm pretty impressed with the variegation. Honestly, I was expecting like not that great variegation, but they look really good. Another big Hoya here. Wow, you guys, look at the size of these leaves. Like these are some big established Hoyas. Very, very nice. And I love that they're all coming on the trellis as well. It makes it so much easier to like deal with them. And it's good for like the pictures too, because when they're super long like this, they look better in photos when they are like on a trellis. This is another Anthurium Hoffmanii. This one is quite big as well. Has a beautiful new leaf here. It does have an inflow. It actually has pollen on it, but I think it's like on its way out. So we have a few more. I just pulled them out so that it's easier for me. This is Cercissus mirabilis. Very pretty. We recently sold out of these, so I wanted to make sure I brought them back. This is Philodendron Sotoroi variegated. It is a tiny seedling, so I did only get one. I plan on growing this guy out and also propagating it for the store. This is what it looks like. It is very small. That's why I did only get one. I tried to not get too many of the small ones. I'd rather just wait until they get bigger and then just buy them when they're bigger. The small ones means I have to grow it out and it takes time, but I still wanted to jump on this opportunity to get one for the shop as a mother plant. This is another Hoya Bella Lewis Boys, and this one looks like this. So we have this guy here. How cool are these leaves? I had one of these in the past, but it was like a pre-order. So when I saw it, I knew I had to go and get one. These are super cool, super unique. I would say that this is like the more high-end version of the Tortum, because this one in particular is a little up there still in price, but the Philodendron Tortum is very similar if you're looking for something cheaper. This is Hoya latifolia Rangsang. These are some really pretty leaves, you guys. Wow, the color is so nice. I hope you guys like this selection of Hoyas this time. Oh wow, this is a big one. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is Anthurium chamberlainii crossed with Anthurium portulae. Oh my gosh, you guys, what am I gonna do with this plant? It's massive. It does have an inflow on it. It looks like it's brand new. It's about to go into the female state. This is the plant. It is freaking huge. It looks like it's so small on camera, you guys. It's huge. Oh my gosh. It has a new leaf in here. This is something I was not expecting. Oh my gosh. Look at the roots there. It's going crazy. So yeah, this is it. I have to decide what I'm gonna do with a lot of them that are in the inflow stage, because my goal is to, you know, start that process. And the process can take a really long time. It can take like 8 to 9 months to like form berries and then get seeds. I would love to bring seeds to the shop for you guys and like little seedlings and stuff. I just know it's going to be a long process, and that just means whatever one takes, I'm gonna have to keep the plant until it's time to harvest. This is Monstera esqueleto. Usually with these, I do cut them like twice. So I'll have a top cut and then I'll sell the bottom cut. And then when the top is ready, I will sell it. We have another Hoya. This is another Hoya Sarawak, and it looks like this. This is another Philodendron El Choco Red, same size as the other one. They're quite small. And this is the last one. It's real tiny. This is another Anthurium Queen seedling here. So I think that this shipment was pretty good, you guys. Let me know what you guys think of everything. I'm super excited for the Hoyas and those Anthuriums, because that means we can try to pollinate some. Today I also did get another shipment, not of plants, but of other inventory. I had to restock the 5-inch pot and the 6-inch pot. So I got a big box of those, which I will show you guys later. And I did get another new product for the shop. It came today as well. So yeah, I will show you guys all that stuff in the next couple clips. I'm gonna clean up and then I will give you guys an overview of all the plants. Here is everything, you guys. Look at all these beautiful plants. I feel like this was such a great shipment. I'm so excited for this one. I really hope you guys like everything I got this time. Last night when I was finished unboxing, I just left all the plants sitting on the table here, and I just had my ceiling fan on high just to help dry out some of the plants, because some of them were literally soaked. It's easier to do like the whole repotting when plants are dry versus soaking wet. A lot of them are looking much better now after a few hours of being under the fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and start repotting them today. I just whipped up a batch of potting mix down there, but I wanted to show you guys that I finally added more Barina lights to my shelves. So now every single shelf itself has a light. It took me forever to like get around to it, but I finally did because there was like a coupon for the Barina lights this week, so I just went ahead and got them. It's just such a pain in the butt sometimes trying to connect them because you can only connect like 4 together. The extension cord that they come with aren't long enough, so you have to like go and buy different size extension cords. So it took me a little minute to get everything sorted out so that everything connects together, but I got it done last night, so everything now has its own light source, which is good. I have my potting mix here. I just mixed that up. It's just cocoa husk, coarse perlite, charcoal, and orchid bark. I'm in the middle of expanding this cocoa brick over there. I do plan on taking propagation, so I have like a little container of water here I'm going to put on the table, so whenever I cut something I can just stick it in water. And I have my stratum and coarse perlite over there. I kind of have my system down. I've been doing this for like 2 years now, so I do have my little system how I do things. If you are new, I do have 2 playlists dedicated to shop vlogs. I have 2023 and now I have 2024, so you can literally go ahead and watch it from the very beginning once I created my YouTube channel. I've been shipping plants since like 2022. Things were a lot different from my first video up until now, but it is really cool to be able to go back and see where I was before and where I'm at now. Yeah, I do have 2 playlists dedicated to just shop vlogs if you guys want to see more of these. So while I'm here, I might as well show you guys some of the new stuff I just got in. These are just pots that we already have. These are 5" and 6". I was getting down to the last like 50 of each size, so I needed to restock. Trying to be more on top of when things get low for my non-plant products, that like I get it ordered so that it doesn't go out of stock, because clearly I'm having an issue with the display cases. They've been out of stock for like 2 months. It's taking a really long time. I need to like be better with things not going out of stock. I also got our new product for the shop, and here's the new 2 products that are coming to the shop. They are literally just seedling trays. They are a tray of 12. You can either get it in the fully transparent one, which is my favorite, or you can get it with the black base like this. This is another type of product I just wanted to bring to the shop because I am trying to expand into a lot of non-plant products, and I'm trying to be like a one-stop shop type of place for like accessories and stuff like that too. So I definitely am going to be expanding into a lot of different things. I have all these seedling trays down here that I need to go through and count, and I actually have to manually add on the little twisty part on the lid. This part, this little twisty part, is not actually attached to any of them. I have to manually do that for each one. The goal for me for 2024 is to become a Amazon seller. That is a big thing that I've been thinking about. I really do want to become an Amazon seller for stuff like this. So yeah, that's something that's on my list of things to do, because obviously Amazon is a huge marketplace and it would really benefit me. So hopefully one of these days I can get on Amazon and start selling pots, trellises, display cases, all that stuff. So yeah, that's the reason why I've been getting a lot of plant accessories and stuff. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started on repotting all these plants. We have 33 plants to repot. It's definitely a lot of work and it is time consuming, but this is just a step that I never want to skip. I just think at this point, it is just a standard for my store to repot all the plants to make sure that they're healthy, to check their roots, everything like that. I'm going to time lapse this because it can take me a couple hours. So I'll see you guys when I'm done, and then we can probably move into some of the propagations and stuff. I just finished repotting all the plants. I have them off to the side. I'm going to show you guys them after we're done with the propagations because I'm going to pest treat them and water them. But I want to pot up the propagations as well really quick in a mixture of fluval and perlite. So we have this top cut of Monstera Esqueleto. It has 2 leaves here and it has 1 on the way. I completely chopped up the Philodendron Orange Princess and I have a bunch of cuts here. We have some single leaf ones, some 2-leafers, and even like a 3-leafer. And then I also have the bottom cut in potting mix as well because it's fully rooted. So the 2 Philodendron El Choco Reds, they had a ton of little baby pups like this in them, probably like almost 10 I got out of them. But this one in particular, it barely has any roots, so I don't want to put it in potting mix. The other ones were actually all like fully rooted, so I put those in like little 2-inch pots, which I'll show you guys. But this one doesn't really have that many roots and I don't think it's going to make it if I put it in potting mix. So I'm just going to pot it up in stratum instead. This is what it looks like and all the other ones are like all the similar size. Same situation here with the Philodendron Sotoroi Variegated. There was a bunch of little pups. I have 3 here that I'm going to pot up in stratum. I have a ton of propagations of Hoyas. I have the variegated tetrasperma in here, some other stuff, some philodendrons. And then with all the props, I'm either going to put them in a display case or a container with a clear lid on it, just so that they have that extra humidity. Here is everything, all the potted plants and the props. I am going to go ahead and give them a water and then I'm literally just going to leave them here under the fan. And then tomorrow I'm just going to wipe their leaves down and give them their labels. I'm also going to be pest treating them really quick as well. This is what I like to use to pest treat. I like to just do an initial spray of all the plants just in case. We've never had an issue with pests from this wholesaler, but you know, you never know. This is my favorite product for like pest issues. So I'm going to spray them down with this. So I definitely have a ton of Hoyas this time. I was able to separate a lot of them and make multiples. This whole bin right here, that's all Hoyas. Then there's some in this tray here, and then I have some props back there. This is all of the orange princesses right here, all the propagation. And then in this bin, this is all of those little El Choco Reds that I was telling you about. There's a ton of them, so I put them in those little 2-inch pots. I have like the little Sotoroi over here as well, and any other small plants that I was able to just separate. So I put them in this bin for now, and then this bin does have a clear lid, so I'm just going to put a lid over it. Since they are all so small, I don't want them to dry out too fast because I keep the fan on in here. So I want them to have some type of humidity, so I'm going to put the lid on. Usually I like to keep the props in the display cases, but all of them are full. So I'm going to just stick them in a bin for now since they are just props anyway. And then when they're ready, I will transition them out and list them for sale. But we do have a ton of plants that are readily available, so that's great. Everything looked great. We had no issues this time, no root rot issues. Nothing. I'm actually very happy with this batch of plants and I'm super excited for you guys to shop them. So I am just going to go ahead and just water everything now and then I am done for the day. I am exhausted. I'm trying to get majority of everything done by Saturday because Saturday is actually James's birthday. So it'll be nice on Saturday for us to like both have off of everything so that we can just spend some time together and then I can pick up again with the plant on Sunday. Today I'm going to be labeling all the plants, and I'm also going to be wiping their leaves down so that there's no dust or dirt on the leaves. I like to wipe them down front and back, and also some of the trellises that come with the Hoyas, they do have dirt on them, so I'm going to clean them up as well so that I can just give you guys the whole plant as it is. As you guys saw, we have a lot of propagations and we have a lot of like little pups, and I'm going to wait until those ones get a little bit bigger before I list them for sale. So I'm not going to like label them yet. I'm just going to do the ones that we have right now. You guys have seen me do this process a million times. Nothing has changed. This is my solution to wipe down the leaves. This is the product that I like to use. This is pure neem oil concentrate. You can get this on Amazon. I will have the link in my Amazon store. There are instructions on how to use this. All you have to do is just mix it with water and a little bit of mild dish soap. You just follow the instructions so that you know how much to add per quart. And then I just spray it on these microfiber cloths and just wipe the leaves down. It's really nothing to it. I've been doing this method since like the very beginning, and this is how I keep the leaves nice and shiny. I do this about every 2 weeks, as well as do the insecticidal soap every 2 weeks as well, just to ensure that there are no pests. Just keeping up with keeping the leaves healthy and clean has definitely helped a lot in my plant journey, and I do make it a point to always make sure that I don't miss cleaning the leaves. That is one of the tips that I do recommend to you guys. Definitely clean off your plant's leaves because they get super dusty, especially under grow lights, and you want to make sure that they're nice and clean so that they can absorb as much light as they possibly can, especially in the wintertime. So I'm going to be doing that and labeling all the plants so that I know which one is what. And once I'm done with all of this, I am going to go ahead and take all the pictures, because then next week at least the pictures will be done, and then I can just focus on sitting on the computer and making all the listings so that everything is available for Thursday. And if you have any plant chores to do, this will be a great time to do it because this part is going to be a time lapse. This process does take a long time, but they look so much better already, and I'm just really happy with how they're looking. So I finished the pictures, and I'll probably do the listings maybe like Sunday night or Monday. Since I do restock on Thursday, I do have a little bit of time to just watch them to make sure that they don't get any stress in the next few days, because that is something that can happen after shipment. They can get stressed a couple days after. So this round we got a ton of propagations, as you guys saw, and then I still have that whole other bin full of just all like baby plants. So that is really exciting. I want to update you on a few things before I go for today. So this Rhapidiflora tetrasperma variegated, This one is going to stay with the shop because I'm going to use this one for propagation purposes. So I put it on one of my clear moss poles, and I don't use moss for my moss poles. I use either potting mix or just cocoa husk. So this is just cocoa husk in here, and I wrapped it in saran wrap to keep it moist. I'm probably going to keep this in the Mills bowl where it's a little bit more humid. Try to encourage it to grow a little faster so I can get more cuts out of it. So I did purchase 3 of them with the intention of keeping one for the shop. And then I have this one here, which is going to go up on Thursday. And then I propped the last one, which is this one. This is a bottom cut, which was already looking sad. That's why I decided to chop this one, because it was looking sad already. So hopefully I can rehab this one a little bit because it does not look that great. I have a ton of Hoyas as well, propping in stratum, which they usually root really fast in stratum. So as soon as they are rooted, they will be available. All of the orange princesses, we will see probably in like a month or so how they're looking, and then I will start getting those pushed out on the shop. I did get some plant mail for myself. One of my friends on Instagram, her shop is Parkside Plants. She sent me over this Syndapsis. It was just one Syndapsis, but I split it into 2 because I wanted to make it into 2. What you're looking at here, this might look like a Syndapsis Silver Hero. This is actually a new cultivar called Syndapsis So Silver. They have a patent for this and everything. They just recently released these, so East Coast people, you'll probably be seeing these pop up in stores and greenhouses like very soon. I know that they're popping up in Jersey and in New York greenhouses. This is what it looks like. If you're not a Syndapsis person, you're probably not going to tell the difference between this one and the Silver Hero. This one does have a very silvery sheen on the leaves. It's like almost like glitter. It is gorgeous, you guys. So I went ahead and separated it into 2 plants so that I can grow them both. I just have it on these moss poles with nothing in them as a placeholder because I'm going to get around to it probably later. If my local greenhouse ever does get these, I will definitely be bringing them to the shop if it ever happens, but I don't know because like I said, this is a very specific type of thing. And this moss pole right here, this is the mini version of the frosted clear moss pole that I sell already. I did just place an order to get all my moss poles in mini size now, so probably within the next 2 weeks we'll get a bunch of mini sizes in. And I finally got the crystal clear one as well, so we're gonna have the frosted clear and then we're gonna have this really clear one here. So these are something you guys can look forward to as well. I'm probably just gonna leave everything where it is until tomorrow. I'll put them away on the shelves later. I am so tired, you guys. I just need to just get out of this room. It's just been a long couple days. I will check in with you guys tomorrow and then we can sort all the plants. I have to put away all these plant pots over here, and I still got to figure out a storage system for the seedling trays and all the trellises, because right now I have no idea where everything's going. I just have everything in boxes. So anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow.